What it do, Kripple Krew? EDC with DBD here, and welcome to another Tactical Tuesday, where of course we're going to talk about new knives and knife news. We're going to talk about fixing the dice here. We're going to talk about an insane McNees Dixon giveaway. We're going to talk about some crazy new results from our boy Taylor Hardness and the Steel Hardness Lab, looking at the good, the bad, and the ugly since the last time we checked it out. And of course, we want to share your pockets and your pets. So send your cripple Karry or your cripple critter pics to my Instagram. I hope everybody's week has started off fantastic. I'm going to check off at the top of the chat. And rolling it up, we got my brother Mud, member of Kripple Krew Inc., dropping them badass emojis. We got big homie the Jake. What's up, brother? How are you today? Hope you're having a great day. Robo, Steve-O. He's about to find his way over to the proper side. By the way, if your view is vertical and you're only getting part of the mat, and you wanted to also get all of the chat, you're going to want to go get sideways with the crew in the horizontal stream. That link is in the pinned description or pinned comment. And if you can't click it, it is also at the very top of the description of the vertical live stream. David Judici, what it do, homie? Scrolling, finding you guys over to the proper side, gentlemen. Jim Miller, member of Kripple Krew Inc. What it do, my brother? How are you today? Clint Crosby, what's up, homie? Hope you're having a great day. Boz Beast, member of Kripple Krew Inc., rocking that Kripple Krew gear in the Netherlands. Love to see the shots, brother. Love to see it. Kripple Krew is worldwide, as y'all know. Crossley, member of Kripple Krew Inc., maker of dope-ass EDC gear. What's up, homie? How you doing today? Hope you're having a great day. Except we talk more about sports here probably than SportsCenter does anymore, right? Caleb, member of Kripple Krew Inc. What's up, brother? Folks, this is the first time, but not the last time during this stream that I will say big homie Caleb is giving away this McNees Dixon when he hits 1K. This is an insane USA-made knife. This is a micro milling pattern that you can't find available at the moment on the McNees site or any of the McNees retailers. This is not a pattern that I could find on for sale anywhere. And this has their antiqued tie finish with that really fine micro milling, and then their apocalyptic blade finish with that hollow ground magna cut. These knives retail for $650. This one has been barely used, and Caleb is going to give this away. We got to get Caleb to 1K. So make sure you're following big homie Caleb. His link is in the description of this live stream, and I'm sure the mods will be dropping it throughout. Caleb, you can drop it, of course. You are a mod. Let's get him to 1K so he can give this Dixon away. Such an insane knife. Thomas, what's up? Good morning. Matt Maurer, what it do? Apex Karry, good morning, Robin. How you doing today? Scrolling. Oh, of course. We're going to talk about DVD Glyman as well. For Titanium Tuesday, just so you know, if you get a DVD Glyman, you can throw on a Lynch Northwest Deep Carry titanium clip to go with that titanium backspacer and the full tie hardware. And then you have your DVD edition for Tie Tuesday as well. That action is still so nutty. And I think they're down to like 3 now. Only 3 of the satin variants left. $99 after code DBD. Don't miss out on your chance to get my first collab, folks. I am very, very happy with the way my first collab turned out. DLC also still available. That action. Let's see. Lone Star Cowboy Carry of the day. Savivi Praxis. Yay. Dropping them badass emojis is Crossley. Not going to be chatting much today. Really sore, but carrying my Kaiser Mini Sheepdog, CJR Pyrite, Jimmy Go Custom, and of course, Monster Glideman DBD edition. Much love, brother. Hope you get the feeling better. If he doesn't tag you folks, it doesn't mean my brother Mud don't love you. Co Bunny, what's up? You know, it's so recently there's been a massive change in the algorithmic popularity of vertical live streams, and they are not getting recommended nearly as often. They're not popping into people's shorts when they're scrolling the shorts nearly as often. And so vert numbers are way down, which means troll numbers have been way, way down. The reason I still run the dual and run the vert is because it does still sometimes find us some awesome members that become, or some awesome folks that become lifelong Kripple Krew members. So it's really not about, I'm not running the vert side for numbers. I'm just running the vert side because every once in a while, somebody dope finds us. Out for delivery now, the 3V Warcraft Tonto from Lens Collection. Oh. My Taipan made it to the Netherlands finally. Hey, only like 6 more days, dude. As long as it gets through customs. Showing that double love on the crew. He's double tapping that like button. Hitting one on each side. Much appreciated, brother. Let's see. She is. Thank you for asking. She is at work today, but we are doing well. Starting to get excited too. We are only just over 2 weeks away from Deadly Daughter's summer break. So we're going to have her home for a couple of months, and that'll be really nice. Plus, when we go down there to pick her up, she and I are both getting baptized. So, going to be an awesome trip next month. There will be a few days where I'm offline. Mo Patty, what's up, Trish? All is very well. Hope you are doing well. It's a pretty cool, definitely my favorite. Hope the winner enjoys it. Oh, there's no doubt about it. There's no doubt about it. This is a knife that'll be in the winner's collection forever. This knife is tough enough that your kid's gonna get this knife. Like, this knife is built to last. And it's still crazy to me how nimble it feels for how large it is. It carries the 5.5 ounces very, very well. Oop. We'll do that. I'll go through my carry today in just a moment. Climb the wall of this news gallery, but I cannot tell if they're men or women because they're not wearing it. One Moon. What it do, homie? Hope you're having a killer day. Free shipping for a limited time. He's working on some new stuff. He's got, man, he dropped a couple of dope ass knives. A hawkbill and a, that's awesome. That's awesome. A hawkbill and a warnie. If he didn't say hi, he's at the gym trying to get him on, trying to get him on fucking scholarship. Hey, I'm glad that you are able to go there right now, brother, for sure. Mick Eppin Ranger, member of Kripple Krew Inc. What it do? No take backsies. Scrolling. Better think twice. Hey, brother, if you can, that's awesome. If you can't, I totally understand. Yeah, it's high on a lot of grail lists, I'm pretty sure. It's well worth it. Folks, let's share that real quick. I'm going to pull up Big Homie Baz and his first review. Let me pull it up real quick. Here is the link to Big Homie Baz's first review. All right, here it is. We've got that in the chat now. There's the link to his first video. Give him a follow while you're there. I got to watch this video. I apologize. I meant to watch it this morning. I know you sent it to me. I'm going to save it to my watch later so I can watch it after this live. I know you sent it to me, but I was working on some stuff this morning and I did not watch it. I will, though. I also want to pull up. I'm going to put Caleb's link. Ooh, he's almost at 750, folks. Caleb is almost at 750. I am going to put his link in the pinned comment. So give me 1 second. Oh, helps if I type right. There's that. Let me. Oh. Let's pin this in the vert side. There we go. Got Caleb pinned on the vert side. Now I'll catch up on the chat. Getting the first Kaiser today, quaking. Hey, that's big homie Johan Jordan's design. And that's definitely that kind of style that you like. It's a very slim and sleek knife, easy to conceal. Running dual streams is no different than fishing with a double jig setup or an umbrella rig. Yay. Yep, trolling for some more fish. Have you seen Mark's newest drop? Oh, man, Vulcan knives. Yes. Caleb's 1K is going to be awesome. It's not just the Dixon, folks. It's not just the Dixon. This just happens to be the grand prize and in my hand currently. So I've stopped carrying it. I did carry it for a few days just to see just to really feel it in pocket. I loved it. It for its size, it carries so freaking well. But because this is going to one of you, I'm not carrying it anymore. I don't want to do anything to the knife. Now, I'm still going to drop more content. I'm still going to drop a review. I have been using it a little bit, just very light cutting, feeling how comfortable it is and such. But I'm no longer carrying this. I just have it here to show y'all. That's why I'm focusing more on the Dixon. And it's the grand prize. But it's not the only thing that's going to be in that dope giveaway. Send them to my Instagram, EDCwithDBD. Kathy, Sister Stables, what's up? Yo, waiting on niece's baby boy to be born. Hell yeah. That's awesome. You know, I hear Deebs makes a good middle name. It's just what I hear. I guess it's because it's gaining in popularity, the middle name Deebs. That said, I must go. Talk to the spirit world for a bit. Word. Ron Crow, what it do? Lurking and driving to the ophthalmologist's office. All right, drive safe, brother. Ron Crow is a longtime member of Kripple Inc. I'm sure you're already following, but if not, make sure you follow Crow's Blades as well. Of course. Yes, sir. So I'm not, this stream doesn't get religious, but I'll just answer your question right quick. I was baptized really young as a child. I don't remember it. I went to a private school all the way up through fourth grade until I went to public schools. And after my mom's divorce as a teenager and such, I fell away. And I spent, over 20 years away. And have found my way back. And I'm a deadly daughter. I really think that she was directed, guided to the school she went to, not just because of the veterinary program, but because she also found an amazing church that we attend now virtually every Sunday. And when we go down there to pick her up, she and I are both getting baptized. She has never been baptized. And so it's going to be awesome. Again, not getting religious, just answering a question. Roger that, Robo. Enjoy. Yeah, it's going to be awesome having her back home. Man, I really got to catch up on the chat. I'm behind a bit. Hit the like machine before you bounce to the horizontal. Hell yeah, much appreciated, brother. Dylan Mallory. Ooh, that new Spectre design. Ooh. Or Spectral. Spectral. We're going to have to share that in a bit, folks. Man, we need a DBD edition of the Spectral with DLC and Ultima inlays. I'm telling you. Dylan Mallory and DBD, let's go. that Warncliffe is still available. How much is it, brother? Beekeeper. You be scrolling while I be rolling from the mile high. Hit that pregame. What's up, homie? Staten Island Edge. What's going on? Oh, that's another one we're going to talk about. Did y'all see the announcement? Did y'all see the announcement? There is a MINI Dixon coming at Blade Show Atlanta. I guess they showed it off in Texas. I know big homie Fred the Lug, who just won one of these from JD's giveaway this weekend. He got to handle the MINI Dixon in Texas, and he loved it. I guess it's closer to a 3 1/4 inch blade. It's gonna be lighter. I can't wait to handle it in Atlanta. I cannot wait to handle it. Illuminati effing Ninja, member of Kripple Krew Inc. What it do, my brother? What it do? Yeah, so, it's not going to be a small knife, but think of, of course it'll be big, taller than, or wider than that. But think of a MINI Dixon as closer to the size of that Xandros right there. Trying to get caught up on this chat. Hey, much love, brother. Palmer Connolly, what's going on? Good to see you. Knives. What's going on, my man? How you doing today? You are currently in that vertical stream. If you want to bounce over to the horizontal and chat with the rest of the crew, the link is pinned and at the top of the description, homie. You might already be bounced over. 10 knives total, counting the Dixon when Caleb gets to 1K. Okay. He thinks 10 knives total. He doesn't know. He doesn't know yet that I'll be dropping something in with this Dixon when I send it back to him to add to the giveaway. Yeah, Mud got the jacket really stabbing it in a tree stump just a little. Yo, Staten Island Edge dropped his first 2 videos yesterday. Staten, I'm going to pop over to here and I'm going to mod you up real quick just so you can put your own link. Go ahead and drop your link, homie. Folks, give him a follow. I'm going to check Boz Beast. Boz Beast up to 23 subs. Folks, make sure you follow our homie Boz Beast. Caleb right now sitting at 748, 200 away from 750. So double check the pinned link in the horizontal. Make sure that you are following big homie Caleb. When you get close to milestones, YouTube likes to scrub subs. So even if you thought that you're following him already, double check. Appreciate you, Thomas. Thank you, Blue, for dropping Staten's link. Appreciate my mods always kicking ass. I'm going to click on that right quick. I am subscribed. He's certainly currently at 54 subs. Hell yeah. I think last time I checked, you were at 30-something. That's awesome, homie. Oh. I haven't seen Clayton yet. Thank you, brother. Thank you. I appreciate you. Oh, I know that. He didn't fall the way I did. I know that. My life was saved many a time. But that's why I am rededicating myself. Dad taxi time. Love Mud's gonna be lurking. The mini's gonna be so dope. I'll be there. I'm gonna be working with Mrs. Deeb's, gonna be working the Fairmont. Man, my thumb is all chewed up, looking all ugly on screen. That's what happens when you cut it and then have lots of thumb studs. But Mrs. Deeb's and I are gonna be working the Monster booth the first 2 days. Really stoked for that. Hopefully gonna have at least one prototype of my own at Blade Show to Atlanta. Trying to have a couple ready by then. Whoops, that's my hand slipping. I don't know that I will have. Why is my hand cramping? My finger did not want to make that roll motion. What was I saying? Oh yeah, hope I have multiple prototypes at Blade Show. The MINI Dixon is bad to the bone. My favorite blade of theirs. Ooh. Yeah, Mo Patty got to experience it in Texas, obviously. Oh, it's going to be so dope. Yeah, going to be awesome to see you there. Does that mean you're going to go, Caleb? She'll not mail my MINI Dixon. Yay. Yeah, if we get him there while the Dixon is still here, then I'll just ship the Dixon from me to the winner. That would be dope, brother. Then you could have the set. Kane effing Miranda, member of Kripple Krew Inc. What it do? On the Edge EDC, member of Kripple Krew Inc. What it do, brethren? Check out that one moon link. Yo, yo. Oh, I bet you got to know she was stoked when she handled it. Scrolling, known about it since before Texas, but he couldn't say anything. Scrolling, trying to get caught up, trying to upload a vid every Saturday. Yay, that'll be dope. Yeah, let's drop that Boz link again. There we go. Let's see. Check out the knives on the GDC has for sale on the binge. Some really nice blades. Yeah, definitely. Well, we also gonna have to go live from the pit. DBD is gonna have to be live from the pit, which means I'm gonna have a bandana. Gonna be lifting it to drink. Ha. Are we all prank calling Caleb's? All right, it looks like we are caught up. Miranda Keith. What's up, sis? Member of Kripple Krew Inc. Lurking and making lunch. Yay. 200 for the Hawk Bill. Hell yeah, that's awesome, brother. All right, well, before we look at your Kripple carries, my Titanium Tuesday carry today, I am rocking the Monster Xandros in titanium and S90 Vizzle. We got that Flytanium Theory and tie and black tie and DLC 20 Charlie Victor. And then Winter Blade. Oh, Ting Machine. The Winter Blade Factor Beefo. Huge shout out to Jake and Mr. Mouse on the Winter Blade Factor Beefo. That's today's Titanium Tuesday carry for me. I'm going to pop up some Instagram carries for y'all, starting with Jake. He got his in early. And we have the Nightcore EDC 17 flashlight. We have an Aries EDC gargoyle. We have a Devo nipple. We've got that Jerry Can Zippo. We got the dope Hank and challenge bar. Got that snap wall, the coin wallet right there. You got the 3D printed door knucker. And what's the out the front? Oh no, that's the flashlight. It looks like, oh, that looks, it's built like it even has a switch like an OTF. I haven't seen that one. I know you've dropped it in carries before, but I never really looked at it. Look what War Room has. Oh, got that Satu Dave Origin number 16. Bam, like damn. Look, like this is one beefy mofo. Check out this build by Big Homie Berkeley's. Got that flame tie backspacer, all tie builds. This was an order with thumb studs on it and Magna cut steel. That's a wicked build by Big Homie Berkeley's. We got Jim Miller with Manana Steel Caimano, Crispy Outbreak. I didn't see what that was. I'll have to look real quick. We got the Forest Tanks, the Viperate Pouch, and the Taylor Cutlery Tonto. Word. Wicked carry, brother. Robin Dahlem. Ooh, Serge Pachenko Trisect. What a trippy knife. Love the Hank, brother. But what a wicked knife. Caleb with the Jim carry, got that. Be Saxy. We got an Ultim Aries EDC Bloom. We've got the is that a microjet in carbon fiber? And I can't tell, Civivi Brazen maybe? Yay. Miranda Keith, she's on the road. Let's see what we got here. We got the Vosti nipple. We got another Berkeley Cerakote. We got Burning Stables Forge, 2 knives from Clayton. Look at the all-tie gear. We got that Kripple Krew poker chip, the Rob's Nerdy Wife poker chip, the Blade Aid Blade Walker poker chip, and the wow. Zach stuff. Here is the Burning Stables Forge carry. Wicked. Is that that's not a Lemmy, is it? I don't remember if that's a Lemmy or not. We have the awesome G10 Yakuza. Got a Woobin flashlight. Wicked Karry sheath made by Sister Stables, of course. All right, folks, I'm going to pop back into the chat. What it do, Clayton? How are you today? Good to see you, brother. I'm scrolling back up in the chat to make sure I got caught up on everybody. Yeah, Xandros, definitely a fantastic classy Karry. I have taken this on date night with Mrs. Deadly before. Such a perfect top flipper. Love the action on the Xandros. Okay, let's see. The stuff needs more to yeah, forget CM Punk. Undertaker, of course, the dead man. Big Mark Calloway. Ron Dobbins, member of Kripple Krew Inc. What it do, brother? Hope you're having a great day. Robin Dahlem is moving. Got some blade binge listings, selling some knives, looking for a deal. Or if you're looking for a deal, check out what he's got going on. Let's see. Scrolling. Gabe Harlan. What's going on, brother? How are you doing today? More seedlings ready for heat treatment and some dope scale material. Hell yeah. I'm going to have to I'll show those seedlings that you sent me here in a bit. Carrying the Golden Design Works subcaliber, the Chevron Yan Black DLC with Zircotite clip and Big Idea pry bar, Big Idea pin and Fossil watch gold bracelet. Ronald Dobbins is loaded. Kelly, what's up? You got called out for not being here. What's up, sis? I hope you're having a great day. She actually left the house. Totally screwed up the schedule. Had the people and stuff. Let's see, catch up. Waiting on heat treat kiln, so might not be dropping anything else till after it gets here. All right, Neil to the Mac, member of Kripple Krew Inc. What's up, brother? How are you doing today? Hope you're having a fantastic day. Thank you, Ron Dobbins. He says hit that thumbs up, everybody. It really does help when you guys tap that like button. Ginger Fisher, member of Kripple Krew Inc., dropping them badass emojis. Yeah, definitely, man. It's hard for me to keep track of days. My live streams are the biggest thing that help me keep track of days. Kathy's at the hospital right now waiting. Roger that, brother. Get that work in. It's going to help you feel a lot better. When I'm not out of whack, that's when everyone should worry. True that. So, don't know if y'all have been following, but Taylor Hardness has released quite a few results lately. We're going to pop up his Instagram real quick. First, we got a couple more Karry pics to share. Keep track based off doctor appointments. There you go. And we are looking at Crossley's Karry. Got a, looks like a cool homemade like a 3D print utility knife. Got that Kaiser mini harpoon fixie, the rock tool, and a flashlight that I am not familiar with. And of course, his own beads. Very cool. But even better, we got a pupper. Look at the pupper chillin'. Look at the pupper chillin'. And Buzz Beast rocking the AD20 and the AD22 full tie. Oh! Oh! Gonna go back here for a second. And Ron Dobbins dropping the $2 super chat saying, love you, brother. Appreciate all you do for us. Thank you, Ron. Love you too, brother. Truly appreciate you and all of your support. We will give you a Fair Monster Glideman DBD edition acoustical salute by the mic. Thank you, Ron Dobbins. Your continued and constant support really does mean a lot, brother. Yeah, like, hey, that's a great idea. You know, why don't we give half to China, too? Light Rattel Gerber US1. Saw key knife and a Nikron C light. Yay. Keep staring at knives on the Fair Monster website. Yeah, I really do love them. Trouble Bonnie, what's going on? Obviously, I'm a big enough Fair Monster fan. Okay, Olight, there we go. Olight Rattel. That I wanted my first collab to be with them. Rammer Jammer, what's up, homie? Checking in on that vertical side. If you want to get sideways with the rest of the crew, there's a horizontal link in the pinned comment, or it's at the top of the description. Wigglebutt is trying to go outside, I believe. Wiggles, did you want outside? Is that what? Yeah. I'm gonna let Wiggles out real quick. Good girl. You're okay. I'll let you back in a minute. You don't want to go out saying, yeah, she was chilling in her bed, and I was going to give a shot of her, but she got up and went for the back door. Left, right, left over to the like button. Hell yeah, Mike John, what it do? Good to see you, homie. Hope you're having a killer day. Can't say shit like AI because that's the kind of shit cause our animals live half as long. Gareth, what is up? My brother from a South African mother. What it do? Good to see you. Or maybe I should say from an Afrikaner. Let's see, we got. All right. So, Taylor Hardness has had a lot of results recently. I'm going to share his Instagram here after we share a couple more carries. Because we have Gareth's Karry. Ooh, that was trusting. I didn't check it before I looked at it on live. Normally I check them first with Gareth. But we've got a Manix 2 in Spy 27. We have the Pickled Steel Warhawk Woven X5 Leatherman Charge. Got that Okapi South African knife, gas station knife, or South African blade. He grabbed it at a gas station type store. And then Kelly White. Of course, there's a TKL Piranha worn EDC around the neck. We have the beautiful Jack Wolf. I love that blade. We've got a custom mini bug out. No, it's a bug out. I can't remember what this is. That's wicked cool though. Loaded pockets for Kelly. Awesome. The After Hours Jack is such a good looking knife. They went running for the back door. Well, Flightanium was the #1 for last year. But this year it's already crazy competitive. For best budget knives right now. Oh, that was a transparent. Dude, he does awesome work. I want to get an 80-20.5 reblade. All right. So, budget knives this year, every month so far, Tack Knives has dropped a knife that should be considered in the running for budget knife of the year at the end of the year. They are absolutely killing 2027 or 6. I almost said 7. Tack Knives is on an insane roll. Insane roll. These are all being considered. Oh, Wiggles is giving her little doorbell bark. I'll be right back. She was outside without her brother, so she didn't want to be out there too long. What's up? Yes, I heard you, pretty girl. Yes, I heard you, pretty girl. Come on in. Oh, yes, you my good girl. Oh, you my good girl. Ready? Ready? Catch. Yes, you can have one too, buddy. Good dogs. Yeah, you're a pretty girl. You're a pretty girl. No, I gotta go back in here. All right, I'm back. You can click it again and unhide him normally. Let me see if I find it real quick. Catch my chat up to it. It just says to me it says you deleted his comment. It doesn't say he's hidden. But you should be able to click that comment and unhide if you actually did hide him. It just doesn't show him as hidden on my side right now. Yes, he does stand by his products. Shane is awesome. Mo Patty, you can get them on the Bluminati website. Actually, because I've given away all of mine except for this one. I just sent my last one out to Matt Conklin and Rachel Jordan, but they are on the Bluminati website and in the dojo. Definitely, the Viper This is such a stupid value for $45. Jason Cox grabbed one and he put his own edge on this 60,000th blade stock knife and says that there's nothing in his collection that can touch it sharpness wise. Brown Sugar, member of Kripple Krew Inc. What it do, sis? What it do? We see you, Mike John. We see you. All good. It happens. Gareth, member of Kripple Krew Inc. for 16 months. Let me get. Besides the double flag salute, 16 months. Long time, brother. Long time. We will do a pickled steel Warhog acoustic salute. By the mic. Much love, brother. Thank you for the constant, continued support and love. You know I love you, brother. I hope the family's doing well today also. Butt hiding. Yeah, his OTFs. I've said this many times. I have handled and given away over 24 tack knife OTFs. When I first discovered him through 704 Tactical was right before Black Friday and Christmas sales. And he had some of the most insane sales going on. Like a lot of BOGOs, plus each tier, price tier got free knives. And there was one time I ordered 5 knives and got 12. But I gave away 24 knives for Christmas of 2021 or 2022. And everybody still got them. I had one that had a warranty malfunction and they replaced the knife right away. The Buster was probably the best value in OTFs before they sold out. If you're an OTF person at all, Tack Knives is well worth checking out. But their manual stuff that they've been getting into is insane. And they definitely are leading the charge. It's going to be hard, and they've got more coming. It's going to be hard to beat Tack Knives for best budget knife of 2026. That's what happens when I'm given authority. Henry G. What's up, brother? How you doing? Steve L., member of Kripple Krew Inc. What it do? Hope you're having a killer day. William Hornbostel. What's up, brethren? How's your day going? Scrolling. Oh, I'm not going to read what. Probably not. Police are happy with someone. 4 of them just went screaming by the house. Yeah, that Buster be busting for show. Tack Knives. Another knife that is definitely in contention for me for best budget knife of the year. is the Tenable link. Tenable did a phenomenal job translating the concept link into a budget form, as they tend to do. And this is such a well-made knife. 14C and micarta over skeletonized steel liners. We have that awesome harpooned drop tonto with a compound grind. It just looks phenomenal. Blade hole plus thumb studs plus a great front flipper equals budget knife of the year contender. Dwayne effing Letterman. What it do? Yeah, this is definitely a budget knife of the year contender and one that I can highly recommend. It's such a great knife. The ergos I would consider this like a medium-sized knife, but it's definitely one that could be your full EDC. I can just get a full four-finger grip back here, but with this choil and poonage, oh, so comfortable. So comfortable. Tack Knives Viper's crazy legit, still rolling hard on the Magnificent Beast. Yeah, yes, the Magnificent Beast is just... Every one of these is a contender. This is such a great knife for like 63 bucks after my code. So comfortable, so light for the size. And when these get back in stock, this has to be considered. This is a $60-something Kunwu OEM'd tack knife designed sun spear with the top liner lock, multiple deployment methods, and banger action. This one has the thickest blade stock of the three. With that top liner, this one is definitely made to be like the beefy workhorse, and yet it's still slicey. We live in fantastic knife times, folks. We live in the best knife times. That's a good question, Ron. I still, personally, if somebody could only buy one, would probably recommend the Arcade Light. Especially because of the customization options in the future. Like if this was going to be somebody's main knife, well, the Arcade, not only does it get you a shark lock with amazing action, but you can change out every part of it to customize it to make it your own, and all for a good price. So I think my top recommendation would still be the Arcade Light. However, if any of these, if you prefer the lock or style, you can't go wrong. Just paid half of it. Hippo 2 scales. Ooh, from Merv. Yeah, the arcades, you really can do a lot with. Yet, So the Dimco Cold Steel Flytanium, the Taiwan Austin A, the annealed version of Austin, is definitely a much better edge holder than what we think of as standard Chinese Austin. BNA, human cheat code, member of Kripple Krew Inc. What it do, brethren? He is driving, so he can't tag y'all, but you know he loves you. If you mean the TJ thing, that was dealt with. Or if you just mean because it's Blade HQ behind it. Yeah, that happens, beekeeper. If someone would sneak me a Hippo 2 knife over the ocean. Oh, understand, brother. Understand. Yeah, Blade HQ bought Flytanium. And of course they bought Arcform as Arcform went under, which is why we were able to get the theory from Flytanium. I still hope Flytanium brings back the Saber and a couple of the other models too, like the Slimfoot. You can always get a hold of tack knives. Tristan, DSK Festa tack knife Viper to you. That is awesome. That is awesome. Yeah, the Viper is a phenomenal slicer. It's screaming. It's a crazy slicer, for sure. B-Shady, what's up, brother? Hope your day is going well. I think I have 4 or 5 tack knives. The Goliath, 2 Tack Force, and Mini OTF, and 1 other. And the Goliath, another great knife by them. Let's see. If I look, I have still in my collection, after everything I've given away from tack knives, let's see. Yeah, Mrs. Deadly has tack knives from me. Both the Deadly daughter and Deadly Junior have them. But I, of course, have the Goliath. This was such a stupid deal for $30 because of very, very minor blemishes on the aluminum. These went for $30, $35. And this is one of the most comfortable automatic knives I've ever handled. I'll still have a little bit of skin on it from the last time it shaved my fingy. I have my OG tack knives Karambit. This was one of my free knives on one of my orders that year. And this is one I like carrying in a plate carrier, especially when I'm writing. This fits very well in one of the 2, well, there's actually multiple, but in one of the side ammo pouches on my main plate carrier. That's where this normally rides. Well, when BDB, Eva Homie BDB is rocking it. And then we have this massive Warnie. The only knife that ever broke from tack knives on me was one of these Warnies. and Shane replaced it immediately. The action on tack knives, OTFs, is even on the budget knives. You know, I have this one is one of the more premium ones, and it seriously thwacks. Listen to this. That thing's the wax. The Buster, another one that the wax, and the action on this is more reliable than the action on the UTX. Every day, you know, just messing with it, I'll get a misfire. And I can either just swing it like that to get it back out, or I can just pull the blade and it locks it back out. No worries. You know, it is something that happens with OTFs, is it'll pop off the track. But none of these tack knives have I ever had to pop back on track. They have never one time failed me. And then I also have the OG Marlin, which is making a comeback after he said it never would. You guys demanded it. We got new versions of the Mini and the OG coming. So what do I have? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 tack knives in the collection. The only brand that I have more of than tack knives is Monster, because I have every model Monster's done. That's the only brand that I have more of than tack knives. And we've done a lot of tack knife giveaways here. Just got a theory for $100. Oh! Checking to make sure I didn't miss anybody while we were showing off. The Viper keeps nipping at the fat part of your hand because it drops shut so smoothly. It really does. See, for me, the size is perfect so that it doesn't get me there. But it is fantastic crossbar action. You can launch the knife and have it hook up fully horizontally just by pulling the crossbar back. That's how well the tension is designed and the part of the tang where this clicks in. If you look under the edge on this, it really does have a nice pocket where the crossbar itself pops in as your stop pin. And that means when you pull it back from that, it's giving it enough force to lock itself out. Great crossbar action. Killer ergos. Crazy $45 knife. Metal Relic. What it do? Member of Kripple Krew, good to see you, brother. Don't forget, code EDCwithDBD saves 15% at metalrelic.com. metalrelicart.com. About to run home, see if your Chris Reeves Tonto. Oh, that's a beautiful score, brother. Wish Cold Steel would make an auto. Probably have 24 autos. My only non-tack knife autos, I have obviously multiple tack knives, but my only other autos besides tack knives, I have the Boker Mini Strike, that Desert Warrior Edition that Deadly Daughter got me last year for my birthday. Awesome little out the side. Nice and compact, but still enough to fill your hand if you had to use it. It's the Boker Mini Strike from Deadly Daughter. And then I have two others. Both are Microtechs. And first, the SOCOM Elite Auto. The wax. Listen to this. And then listen to the detent when it locks up. Yeah, this is a beast. And again, I really want a SOCOM ram lock now. More than even a mini MSI. I really want a SOCOM ram lock for some reason. And I never liked the looks of this knife before I got this thing in hand. And an awesome gift from, see, every once in a while, it'll pop off track. But then it goes, you can put it right back on. It's just something that I've never had happen with a tack knife. But this is such an awesome Microtech UTX 85 with that meat ripper blade. Ooh, M390 with the heavy stonewash. Really cool gift. So I have 3 non-tack knife autos. But everything else that I have auto is tack knives. Stop trying to stab the like button. Or stopping in to stab the like button. What's up, brother? Good to see you, Scott. Hope you're having a good day. What's up, pretty girl? What's up? Come here. What do you want, pretty girl? What do you want, pretty girl? Are you bored? Yeah, you trying to get your brother to go out and he doesn't want to go out with you? Yeah, is that your problem, Wiggles? Oh, you get the cord. Are you trying to hide from the camera now? Oh, so pretty girl. See if I can get the cord out of the way. There we go. Oh, so pretty girl. Oh, so pretty girl. Oh, so pretty girl. You're trying to hide all the way under the chair so people can't see you. You're such a goober. You're such a camera goober. Pretty girl. Oh, I hear your brother getting jealous because I'm talking to you. They're so good dogs. Oh, they're so good dogs. Yes. Oh, pretty girl. Oh, pretty girl. So cute, puppy. Oh, so cute, puppy. Love you, puppies. Yes, she's a good girl. Are you trying to go outside? Do you want your brother to go out with you? Is that what you want? Yeah. Okay, look, he's up. He's up. Okay, I'm coming, bumpers. I'm going to let them out right quick. Put this back up first. All right, I'll be right back. I'm going to grab some water, too, while I'm doing this. Okay, puppers. Yeah, you wanted your brother to come outside with you. Good dogs. Grab some water. Oh, sirens are over here now, Mud. I've been here. That's the 3rd time in the last few minutes. So they chased them from your side all the way over here. Sounds like. Got to rinse my hands real quick, folks. I know you probably don't want to hear that over the mic, but there we go. All right. Oh, you got another pack of gum. Grab some gum real quick. Oh, got the 1 pack. Gotta get more gum today. Gotta get more gum today. You know, in the pockets, always got that Trident cinnamon. Dude, that's a dope OTF. Those are really cool. I really, really wanted one of the Ultim ones when they came out. Ooh, McRanger's first video coming. Think I'm going ZDP and snag up a Gen 3 Ultra Tech before they disappear. Ooh, oh! They definitely are. Tack Knives is kicking ass. The Marlin Pixies are awesome and useful. Hey, first video is not supposed to be your best video, but you got to get going. If you know the most important thing is to start. I'm not saying I'm great at videos. I know that my videos are nothing special, but I can say that the videos now are definitely better than they were when I started. So I'll take it. But yeah, your first videos, don't worry, never worry too much about it. Like, it's going to be what it's going to be, and you're going to improve every time you upload something or record something or try something. Justin Pauly, what is up? At Blade Show, Texas, McNees unveiled the MINI Dixon, like a 3 1/4 inch blade size, scaled down Dixon. And it's going to be launched at Blade Show Atlanta. And people in here like, I know Mo Patty, Trish has handled it and absolutely loves it. Also, I know like Fred the Lug got to check it out, and he'll be snagging one, I'm sure. But yeah, scaling down this big beast into something a little more EDC, you know, like standard EDC sized. I'll check it in a sec, brother. I know you got that mammoth tooth, the hippo tooth picture or mammoth tooth picture to look at. I'm going to look just a second. About to receive the Taipan. Ah, such a good looking knife. Sexy warning. Homie, you are in the fight. You can stay there if you want. But there is a horizontal going right now as well. Caleb dropping that $2 super chat, says hit that thumbs up, y'all, and keep killing it, DBD. Brother, I appreciate you. And we are going to get you to 1K, brother. We're going to make it happen so you can have that badass giveaway with over 10 knives, including this McNees Dixon right here. Make sure you are following Caleb. Let's get him to 1K. I'm going to check where he is at currently. Refresh. 2 away from 750. Folks, if you're not following Caleb, give him a sub. Let's check by his beast. Boz, you're up to 25. Hell yeah. Our homie Boz dropped his first review. Statin. Staten Island up to 55. Let's go. Bulldog Smith Farms. What's up, brother? Good to see you. Not a big auto guy. Have one Boker that fits in my fifth pocket. That's my only one. You know, I'm definitely much more of a manual guy. But I dig a well-made OTF. And, you know, they even if they're not legal to carry in this state, even homie BDB does enjoy them. Tack knives or OTFs are good. I have two, no problems. Hell yeah. Yeah, they launch every single time. The SOCOM is a fun one. Makes you feel like a freaking Rambo. Yeah, I love the blade shape on it. The overall shape on it, which I didn't like. I wasn't the biggest fan of this design until it got in hand. And it all made perfect sense. And now I like this one so much. I want the manual instead, because I would carry the manual all the time. All right, the manual would get a ton of carry. Evil homie BDB likes this one in the pocket when he leaves the house. You know, I would never carry it in the state of Washington. But, oh, I want the manual. I really want the manual. Plus, the manual is tip up. Don't have any that are OTF. You know, I do prefer out the side. Out the side autos, the ones that I have, just lend to better ergos. And when you're messing around with them, you never get that OCD moment of them being off-centered. I mean, you know, once you're using it, you don't really care. But there are times still when you're using it, you'll look at it and it'll mess with you because it's off-centered. You don't have that with an out the side. But there is something so cool about the way and out the front just pops out and disappears. There's something extra cool about it. This one, most of the ones I have, every other OTF I have is larger than this. And this 85, UTX 85, to me, is like the perfect size. I don't want this any bigger, and I definitely don't want it any smaller. This is just feels perfect. That's roughly very similar in size to that Hera 2 that B Shady loves. Replicant EDC, what's going on, homie? You are in the vertical stream right now. If you want to chat with the rest of the crew, there is a horizontal stream that's pinned or in the first line of the description. Hope you're having a killer day, homie. If you want, you can drop your carry in the chat, or you can shoot it to my Instagram at EDCwithDBD. We're about to look and see if we got more carries over there. I know we got a picture from Gareth. Beardo, member of Kripple Krew Wink, says my autos have a dislike button. Only have one OTF. It'll never leave the collection. Which one is it? That's the Stitch for me. I feel like a damn kid when I carry it. Dude, the Stitch looks so dope. The Stitch looks so dope. That's one. So I do. The only like current Ramlock design that I don't really dig on is the amphibian. It's just not for me. But the MSI and mini MSI especially. By the way, Lynch Northwest has mini MSI in stock with the frag aluminum for like less than $300 with Lynch Northwest titanium clips. But It used to go, the order of my Microtech Grails went MSI and then Stitch. And that was about it. Then the mini MSI came out, and I wanted that even more. I never considered the SOCOM Ramlock as a knife for me, but now it is my top Microtech Grail, is a manual SOCOM. You have a top scanning folder. You like it. After reprofiling it to make it a true Scandi instead of a Scandi with a micro. A lot of the Scandis lately have been Scandis plus a micro, which isn't really a Scandi. You're not coming to a zero edge. BNA is safely home. Dude, a mini SOCOM manual. A mini SOCOM manual would be so cool. Because this is a large knife. A mini manual SOCOM would be sick. Yeah, it did. It's always been part of the live streams, letting the dogs in and out. I have spoiled inside dogs, and so they don't stay outside all day. Trying to quit smoking, smoke 12 so far instead of 30. Well, that's a start. You know what though, Buzz? After 25 years, I just threw mine away. I tried slowing down and like smoking half a cigarette. I tried all these justifications with myself. What worked for me was just I had a pack, I threw it away, and I got some nicotine pouches. I started off with Zen, and I have tried probably a dozen different brands of pouches by this point. And Zone is my preferred pouch for flavor, for how long they last. I prefer the tobacco flavored because they don't have much of a flavor. But this new jalapeno lime is pretty bomb. And I haven't smoked now almost 7 years. Almost 7 years. Yes. Yeah, never giving that up. J-Cape makes me feel like that. Oh, the J-Cape is such a wicked blade. There we go. Boom, over here on that horizontal side, folks, check out Big Homie Replicant EDC. Part of the Nomad EDC live streams. And of course, he's got his own content. Make sure you're following. McRanger dropping the Kripple Krew Gear Corner link. We're going to take a look at that real quick. And then we're going to take a look at the Taylor Hardness website because we still haven't done that. But I'm going to share the screen right quick. Nicotine is very hard to quit. It is. And I did after about 6 months, I stopped the nicotine too. And I realized it took me a while to realize how much of an asshole I could be without it. And we were on a trip. We were traveling to go see our son at the military language academy in Monterey when he was in the service. And I went into a gas station to use the restroom, and I realized that I'd been an asshole for most of the day to Mrs. Deadly and the Deadly Dog. Car rides hurt. Car rides kill me. And I realized I was taking it out on them. And I went in and I grabbed a pack and a can of nicotine pouches. And it helps. It does. It helps me maintain a more positive attitude. And so I keep the pouches, but I've been able to stay away from cigarettes. Jay Wesley, what's up, homie? If I smoke zero for a month, I'm buying a Medford. Well, throw them away. Just throw them away and do it, brother. Oh, man, that's hard. I bet. Times like that. That's tough, brother. Scrolling. Making sure I can get caught up. No, I've never had any problems. I did not have to take mine apart and Loctite it. Dixon is the perfect size. It is I really love the size of this. It carries and handles like a smaller knife while giving you all that big knife usage. But I know that MINI Dixon is going to be so popular. People are going to love that MINI Dixon. Joe Isabella, what's up? Watching while he's doing some gardening. If he doesn't tag everybody, it's because his hands are dirty and he's busy, but it's good to have you here. I'm with G-Ball. Bring on the XLs. Dude, Fred has an insane collection. How far behind am I? I'm like 10 minutes behind. Oh, that is so awesome to hear, brother. Beekeeper. Fuck yes. Part of my language, but that's awesome. Yeah. See, I haven't had zero issue. I haven't had zero. That's a double negative. I have had zero issues with mine. Scrolling. Yay. Gotta get home and hit that relax mode. Yeah, that's fantastic news, Beekeeper. Straight up. All right, love you, brother. Have a killer day. Scrolling. Time to take the pups out. Hell yeah. Ooh, Bulldog is almost at 300. Make sure you're following Bulldog. I'd rather get a sword to carry than an auto. Let's see. I'm trying to get caught up now. Manual knife person all the way. But the right auto can hit. That's the show. That's good. That's nice that they did away with the stupid knife laws. Serrated blade in Ultim. I'd have to think about that. I don't know. I don't have one. I know that. Sounds good, Caleb. Oh, Robin Dahlem, Apex Karry almost at 150. Let's get him there right now. Amphibian's been the most carried knife since you got it. It is a cool, that's the best thing about this knife world. We can all carry and love different things. Like the Amphibian, wicked cool knife, the least my style of the Microtech MSIs. But we have this amazing selection and we can all carry what we love. Out the side, 100% is what I prefer. Kurt White, what's up? I'm almost caught up on the chat. Then we are going to Instagram for a minute. Boomer's Blades called the hey. Okay, word. I'll have to check that out, brother. Quit cold turkey? Hell yes, that's awesome. Quit using Juul. See, all of the vapes destroyed my throat. I can never do the vapes. Yeah, that's a nice way to relax. Cigars can be nice. There is a serrated blade Super Ultim. All right, I'm going to check out that knife that we got sent first by Gareth, and then we got a whole bunch more Karrys to show. We might get to looking at the Taylor Blade, our Steel Hardness Lab. Check out the knife that is being worked on right now for Gareth. Beautiful custom. And he's also going to have oh, you're going to get a set of those scales as well. That's dope. Steve L. Never carry a dull knife. We got the Tall Boy, the Dust Devil, and the Tulip. I like that, Hank. Ooh, doing a little mustard patina on a Spidey enough. Oh, that looked cool. That came out really good. Hell yeah. What else we got? Kane Miranda with that Devo Tall Boy and the T-Kel. Ooh! I think my T-Kelter review should be here soon. Oh, look at that. Putting that Motley to work on some grub. Hell yeah. Let's drop this. Cat Scratch. What's up, homie? Yeah, I saw that Tall Boy Tuesday. Take it easy, David. Have a great day, brother. Blaze Burger on that vertical side. What's going on, two-handed openers? Listen, while I pick up kids from school. Hell yeah, I'm having a killer day. Hope you are as well. I'm going to pop up Taylor Hardness. And share this real quick. So, from Taylor's Instagram profile, you can click his links and go straight to the Steel Hardness Lab. And now I only go in this way when we're on the lives because I use my computer or my phone or a different browser normally. Oh, I wanted it to say how many since the last time we've been here, but it doesn't show. Oh, since last visit, 100 new knives have been added since the last time we pulled it up on the live stream. That's crazy. We've got the new hardest in the Olive Knives Linta. Wait, am I even sharing this screen like I want? I don't think I am. I am not. Let me fix that. I'm not sharing the proper screen. Talk to you later, brother. Have a great day, Gareth. Now we're going to share the proper screen. Boom. There we go. Bel Air XL. Remember the first Bel Air he tested was very disappointing. That's much better. But up to 412 tests now with 100 brands tested. Now, we're going to look at the new knives. Just since our last visit. Look at that ProTech Chavez Scapegoat Automatic. Magnamax at 65. Hell yes. 15V at 64 from Spyderco. Love to see these here. MagnaCut in that 63 range. Tri-Stash V3 prototype S110V at 61.7 is fantastic. Look at this Kaiser. This is an absolute outlier. So you see this Kaiser. Now wait till we go. Let's see, we've got the Ramet and Bowler M390, 61.3, fantastic. A Krew Wear Bel Air. LMAX, 60.9. Miguron, 14C. You figured they'd be good. Look at that. That's fantastic for 14C. Fantastic. Devo Growler, nice. Devo's going to talk to them about bringing it up a little on the S90V. Another fantastic 14C from Molsect. Good numbers on 20CV. But what I want to do is I want to start getting down here. So all of the Rock Sharks from Bixino have been 60 and above on the 14C, and he's done several of them now. That's awesome to see. But then we start getting down here. Like this is an S90V that he was going to talk to them about bringing up for going in the future. But these ones were ones that Lefty wasn't all that thrilled with. But that's not who we're talking about today. Because we keep going down. We just saw Kaiser had over 61 on another 154 CM. Wiggles ringing her doorbell. But we keep going down. D2, 57 from Flissa. Ew. Porcupine, not liking that. But look at this. Kaiser Escort, 57. Kaiser Beglighter, 57. Kaiser Sparrow, 57. Drop Bear 2, 56. This Strider is insane. S35VN at 56. That is ill, brother. Ill. But we're going to go back up here. We're going to go back to the dashboard. Now we're going to go back to the database because I just want to do, not the new ones, reset all brands. And I have to say that Kaiser has been one of the most disappointing brands to watch him test. 3V at 58. Like, these numbers are not good. Some of these, 59 for Nitro V, fine. 59 for S35, that's okay. 4V, you want to see higher, though. 3V, you want to see higher. And the thing is, they can do it higher. That's probably been one of the brands that has disappointed me the most. But he is putting in that work. Yeah, see, I'm not mad with Chavez. They advertised it, and they hit what they advertised. I like the numbers that we're seeing on the Magnum Max, on the ProTech Chavez. But if you hit exactly what you advertised the knife to me at, I can't complain. Kershaw to me is for when you don't care if it breaks. Gatita, also been a minute. Good to see you, sis. I see you're on that vertical side right now. If you want to chat with everybody in the horizontal, there is a link in the pinned comment as well as in the top of the description. Yeah, Olive Knives, killing it. Yeah, it's tungsten carbide on that one. Should call my junk Rockwell's like get Rockwell Hardness. The one thing that these results have done for me, Ron, is it's made it very hard for me to want to check out any of the new Kaisers. The only one from them that I really want right now is the Warning. And that's mainly, one, because it's a sexy design, but two, it's my homie Johan Jordan's. Like, the Shrike looks cool too. Like, he's got several knives with him that I like to look of, but I don't really want to, like, it makes me not want to go with Kaisers, budget or premium. The Warning is only because it's my boy Johan's, or I would ignore it even as good as it looks. That is one thing that these results have done for my personal. I used to be Kaiser for a while, was my personal favorite out of the Civivi, Kaiser, Kubi, like the big budget guys before Tenable came to play. Now it's absolutely, out of the big ones, I mean, tack knives, obviously, but I mean, out of those big ones, Kubi and Tenable by far. I would prefer, whether it is budget or premium, Kubi and the Concept family, I would rather look at now than any Kaisers. So that's probably been the biggest disappointment for me. Gatita also on that horizontal side. Yeah, the tall boy. See, I don't have a tall boy, but that is a disappointing HRC. And Lefty agreed. Like, he didn't shy from it. But I still want to get a tall boy. It's still a grail of mine. And that would give a third knife that Mrs. Deadly and I both have. That's Mrs. Deadly's most carried knife, that the tall boy. Yeah. And like, they're doing so many different releases that they're releasing both with the clutch lock and the top liner. And it's like, they're just, I don't think all these models need both. But like, they're doing that with the bed glider as well. They're doing that with another one of the ones that they're dropping on this new upcoming drop. They did. They went the wrong way the last couple of years. And I shouldn't just say over the last year and a half or so, because looking at those. Yes, I hear you. I'm coming, Wiggles. Looking at those HRC results, they've been getting the steel wrong for a minute. All right, I'm going to let the doggies back in. Yes, I hear you, pretty girl. It's nice outside. What's your problem? What's your problem? Oh, the sunshine's not in your spot yet. That's your problem. Yes. Yes, thump, thump, thump with your thump, thump tail. Yes, you beat me up with your tail, Wiggles. What, you guys think you get something? You guys think you get something? Just because I love you? Good puppies. Good puppies. Yes. I'm still live, doggies. Oh, are you coming up to say hi, Saint? Saint, will you come to say hi? Oh, hi. Hi, you too, Wiggles. Hi, you too, Wiggles. Oh, hi, buddy. Oh, yes, you're getting the cord. There we go. Hi, buddy. Oh, you just got brushed and you're so clumpy again. You're so clumpy again. You're shedding so much. Yes, what? What? Oh, hi. Oh, hi. What, are you gonna pout? Are you gonna pout, pretty girl? Oh, yeah. I should go with doggers. Let's go doggers. Yes, I love you too, buddy. Yes, I love you too. He's a happy boy. Okay. Okay. Oh, you need a boop? There you go. Boop snoop. Good boy. True. True. Tree. Oh. Oh. Member of Kripple Krew Inc. Oh, your TKL aluminum grips are in. Hell yeah. Yeah, when it's every month with a whole bunch every month. Yes, he does have bright blue eyes. Why you pal wiggle? You trying to look all abused over there, all neglected. Yeah, I know your life is so rough. Your life is so rough. Now, back. Now I got dog hair everywhere after petting Saint. Like it's just floating all over the knives. Oh, he's shedding so much right now. Oh, freaking doggers. But we were talking about, I'm just putting out a few different knives on the screen. We were talking about best budget knives earlier. And here's where I am going to be my own fluffer for one moment. The Fairmonster Glideman DBD edition in satin, like 3 left, comes in at only $99 after code DBD. So just hits that budget mark from me because budget's less than $100. You get Fairmonster's own dual roll cage bearings, just like skips. There's no reason to replace Fairmonster bearings with skips anymore because they've gone to their own dual row bearings. You get full tie hardware, tie back spacer, beautiful 154 cm, and some of the most hand melting ergos you're going to find for $99. Now, the DLC doesn't quite cut budget knife because it comes in at $111. So it's not going to make my budget knife list, the DLC. But I do think that this, and again, I'm biased and I'm being my own fluffer, but this deserves to be in the conversation, at least in the conversation for best budget knives of 2026. I don't like comparing it that way, but I do think it is one of the best sub $100 knives that you can get. Man, I'm so happy that she's doing better. That's phenomenal, and glad to have you here. Glad to have you in the Kripple Krew. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, that is a problem. Oh, that's nasty. So so you were talking about that, and that's just like similar to what see, I thought you were talking about Kaiser because it fits. Yeah, see, it's going to make it hard for me to want to spend that money because the newer Kaisers that I want aren't inexpensive. And I mean, we're getting up into money that could get you a Spyderco, a TRM. I mean, not full tie, of course, but still, like when you're paying over $200 for titanium and a premium steel, but not getting the premium steel's best capabilities, I'd rather wait and, get something you know is going to perform. I am very proud of how it came out. Yeah, I knew that the Ultim was going to be a take it or leave it type thing with people, because most people have a love hate relationship. It's one or the other with Ultim. There's not a lot of middle ground for people on it, and I also knew that if people got it in hand, it would feel a lot better than they expected, and that this Ultim could make some believers. And it has converted some Ultim haters, but I did know that it was going to be it was going to take a little longer to sell out this first collab because of the Ultim. But you guys always knew my first collaboration had to be Ultim. And when these do sell out, I don't ever plan to do another run of the Ultim Glideman DVD. So we will not do another one like this. So when these are gone, these are gone. Got the DLC. Hell yeah. We was just talking about their HRC results on the Steel Hardness Lab, because they are consistently coming in as one of the worst performing big names. Love the DBD Ultimate Glideman. Love to hear that. Good thing my cousin fly to Fabs runs tree. Yeah, it's getting a lot harder for me to want to spend that kind of money on something that isn't. Exactly. Yeah, see, you do have exceptions because you love Devo. Like, there are definitely exceptions out there. But when I'm looking at that amount of money now, I've always got something American made in the back of my head that I'm comparing it the purchase option to. As a European, I prefer USA made knives. Hell yeah, brother. I'm trying to swing a trade for one right now. We'll see if it ends up working out. We'll see. But I'm working. I'm always hustling, trying to get one in. You guys let me know when you see them on Blade Binge and such. But it's just hasn't been a good time financially to be making a bunch of purchases. But true. It's not like it's not gonna cut. Oh, that sucks. Lost the purple tall boy. Mrs. Deadly bad about it, you know. Knife Mom, what's up and welcome. The Glideman is not hollow ground. It is a tall flat grind. And whoop, that was me. I hit the choil there. That was my finger not being in the way. I really need to strop this. Damn, I've been using the crap out of it, and I've got a spot right here that's catching. Yeah, I do. I need to strop the hell out of this. Been a minute. Yeah, the satin one still kicking ass as long as I don't hit that choil. But the premium Glideman Knife Mom will have a hollow grind. On the budget version, though, it is a flat. And Fair Monster does an awesome even edge on their. They've always done great edges on their blades. Here's another one of their flat grinds. This one I have not used nearly as much. I like this knife, but I carry my own more. Fair Monster actually has not released a single knife with a hollow grind yet. My premium Glideman will be the first. Losing the Kaiser title. Oh, that one sucks. Sort of like Bark River owners who says theirs is not on the list. Yeah. Yeah, just because it wasn't on his list doesn't mean it's the steel you think it is with Bark River. Yeah, the 80s is dope. But they are still available, Knife Mom. The budget variant, well, this is the only one that qualifies as budget. The satin, because it comes in at $99. After code DBD. There was 3 of these left last time I checked. And you can still get the DLC from my first collaboration. Love how my logo shows up through the Ultim. I'm so happy with how that turned out. Won't be able to do it that way on the next ones though without the Ultim, but I already know what I'm doing and it's gonna look dope. Yeah, this best action of any of the Glidemen. I have, of course, the other 2 Glidemen as well. The OG. And the CP. The Fair Monster Glideman family. About to get one model bigger here soon. I can't wait for the prototypes. I picked up a bunch and like, of course. So the premium, we'll talk about it just a second. If you can be your own fluff, you're more flexible than I am. They are not selling the wire clips separately at the moment. They do come with replacement wire clips, so you do get an extra in the box. And of course, the Lynch Northwest Saeed Spyderco wire replacement titanium clips fit perfectly. So we don't have a date yet. I would like it to be by the end of the year, but we'll see. Protos by Blade Show, hopefully. I'd like to see it out by the holiday season, but I don't know if it's going to happen. But I'll grab a premium. Of course, the flipper's gone. Bob Tism, what's up? Good to see you. Of course, the flipper's gone immediately on the premium. We are extending the jimping out to here. Putting some jimping in the titanium here. And a little bit in here. We are going to LMAX for the steel. And ew, I'm out already. I don't like red, white, and blue carbon fiber on Chinese knives. And an Elementum crossbar lock, piss off. Last year's anniversary was better. The one before, the all green, the jungle green one. That was the good one. But the titanium will be contoured and textured, and there will be 3 versions. One that is just a titanium. By the way, they're all going to be button frame locks. So you can use the button or you can use the frame to close the knife. And then we'll have one button frame lock full tie with Sagaha. And then we're going to have 2 different ones that are tie bolsters with carbon fiber overlays. And those will both act as button bolster locks because the carbon fiber comes up to here. And then you can still access the bolster or the button. And one of those is going to be purple with satin, one of the carbon fiber and tie variants. One is going to be very dark tie with black and red carbon fiber and DLC. And then the all tie Sagaha button frame lock will be teal with purple hardware. And yeah, but it's Civivi's anniversary, not the Elementum anniversary. So there's more changes than that. But just kind of an idea. The new Baby Banter too. To see it does, that one does look good. I just haven't messed with them. I'm going to show. Should I grab? Show. So this coloring on these next pictures is not right because they, whoops. It's not the picture I was looking to share. Let's do this one instead. So this is the first rendering. This is Doesn't have the cutout, you know, the around in the tie around the blade. Can I get it to, whoops, zoom more? I wish I could get it to go bigger, because you could see the texture in the titanium when it goes bigger. You can see the jimping all the way up the blade on this. There will be a titanium pocket clip insert, and that is where the logo is going to be. The Glideman logo is going to be on that clip. I mean, on the insert. Let's look at another image. This is from the other side, just so you can see. Again, these are early renderings. This is not the clip that's going to be on it at all. These are not full renderings, but you can see how it's going to work with the button actuated bolster lock on the carbon fiber variants. And then this is the first rendering of the titanium variants. It's again the wrong coloring. This is going to be teal with all purple hardware, purple clip, purple backspacer, button actuated frame lock. Share one more image. These are very early sneak peeks. Whoops, that's the same image. Not what I meant to share. Let me share the proper one. This one. Yeah. So, button frame for the all tie, button bolsters for the carbon fiber. When we get closer and I get better renderings, you know I'm going to be sharing. Not yet, Jake. Though, I am trying to work a couple of things with Wixco. Trying to get a couple of designs going with Wixco that would actually fit Red Ultim pretty well if they can find some. Yeah, I know the purple one would be great. It's gonna sell. The purple one is definitely gonna sell. But no, it's not gonna be purple full tie. The purple's going on the carbon fiber one. Hell yeah. Glad to hear it, brother. Have a great day, Trouble Bunny. Don't worry. We also talking bigger. Jake too. The Sagaha at first is most likely going to be satin. Kelly, you're going to have to do a blade swap. You're going to have to get two, one for you and one for Brian, because the red is going to have the DLC blade. The purple's going to have a satin blade. So you'll have to buy two, one for you and Brian, and do a blade swap. The purple is the Mrs. Deadly colorway. And she likes satin blades. She doesn't like DLC. She likes shiny. So she gets purple and shiny. That's what she picked. But Brian will like the red one with a satin blade. Love you, brother. Hope you have a fantastic rest of your week. Always appreciate you hanging out with us, brother. We do have one more Instagram picture to share from Gabe Harlan. So, I am planning a fourth version. They only wanted to do 3 to begin. But when these sell, I am thinking about a full, solid black tie, DLC everything. It would be a little bit more than the other ones. Because if I do it, it's going to be a mirror DLC with the blacked out handle. And the mirror DLC does cost. It does add to my cost a bit. So if we do a full blackout Sagaha, it'll have a mirror DLC. And that is a colorway that's only going to happen if the other ones are popular. Yeah, I'm not going to be doing too many blue colorways. You with the misses, you like that purple and satin? Yeah, mirror DLC with all black tie is the dress up version that I would like to see happen. And I hope we come out with that one. I almost did mirror DLC on the red one, but I'm trying to keep the cost down. And I decided to save the mirror DLC for the most primo version. But see, if you wait, it'll never happen. It won't hurt you to have 2. But yeah, if you see a blue colorway, I mean, this next one, it is going to have a teal that's going to be kind of bluish. But if you see an actual blue colorway on any design of mine in the future, you'll know it's because the company chose that colorway. I am a big fan of DLC. I love the look of coated blades. Coated blades are sexy to me. Whether it's PVD, DLC, Cerakote, coated blades look sexy to me. And so all of my runs, any design I ever have will always have at least one colorway with a coated blade. But I know a lot of the crew is into satin as well, or stone wash, or non-coated. But yeah, I'm also really, really hoping we can get the things going with Wixco as well. Cat Scratch is satin all the way. See, I prefer a stone wash to a satin normally. I would rather have a heavy stone wash than a satin. We almost didn't do a satin variant of the DBD Glideman. I was initially ordering all DLC. And then there was enough requests from the Kripple crew for satin that we made 75 of them. And they are almost gone. They've sold the DLC and satin have sold very, very similar numbers. Wasn't into DLC until I found Blade Wax could bring it back from staining. Yeah. Wicked Wax, Mad Wax, Sex Wax, any of those. You can clean it with with alcohol and then rub it down with wax to get that color back. Now, I am very happy with how the satin variant turned out, and I'm glad we did one. And it's funny, everybody in my family, Mrs. Deadly, Deadly Daughter, Deadly Jr., all carry satin variants. All three of them got satin versions. And I carry the DLC way more often. I have been beating this knife up, putting it through testing and Karry and cutting all kinds of crap. So I need to, I probably should just put a fresh edge on it. But yeah, I am so stoked with how these came out. And glad that the Kripple crew talked me into a satin variant. Smooth stone wash is your jam. You love the feel. Yeah. Yeah, I love a good stone wash. If it's a non-coated blade, then I really like a really heavy finish. Like I dig this apocalyptic finish from Dixon. I also really like this heavy apocalyptic finish on the Microtech. Or even better, an acid wash. If it's non-coated, I like it to be something like that. Or at the very, very least, a nice stone wash. I do have satin blades, you know, that on some of my favorite knives. But would I trade a satin version of most of them for a DLC? In a heartbeat. I bet. That's awesome. Yeah, nickel boron finish. That's another cool looking one. I only have a couple Damascus blades. 3 that I can think of. One should be right here. There it is. One should be right here. There it is. And one should be right here. There it is. 2 of my Damascus blades are from Civivi. The Mini Elementum Pixie that Deadly Daughter got me for a neck knife. This is such a great little neck knife. I like that. She got me the Damascus and micarta variant. And then I have my Vision FG. I had the green micarta and coated blade version, because that to me was the sexiest of the. This was before Ultim came out on the Vision FG, and War Room just doesn't like Damascus. He had this one. We were doing some other trading, and he asked if I would trade my green and PVD for this one, and I did it. And I do like the way the Damascus looks on this one. I just think that the coated blade was better looking. Chicken fried steak, what's up, homie? And then my only other Damascus blade has Chad Nichols Damascus made from an M4 tank. I don't have much Damascus. Oh, such a great knife. Ooh. Almost had color, got pretty. That's not going to help with my thumb being torn up at all. Tell you what, Boker put an edge on this Damascus. It'll take a minute now. Took a nice little chunk out of my thumb. Just luckily not color. So we can still say we've extended the color drought. And that takes me right in the nether region. Oh, now you know what the lives without color means. Yes. That's how many live streams we've gone without me needing a Band-Aid. Tristan. Projectiles are sharp. Member of Kripple Krew Inc. What's up, my brother? Yeah, this Boker was a gift from Zach in the Wild during his brief time as Boker's rep. He sent a box of blades to several reviewers. Several reviewers got boxes with a few knives in them for us to review. And he also included in my box, because he knew I was a former Army tanker, a knife made from a World War II Army tank. So this is the Boker that stays in my collection. I gave away all the rest of them except, because I think I got 7 and I gave away 5. But I did keep, where did I put it? I put it up here? Oh, it's in a pouch somewhere, isn't it? I gotta figure out which pouch it's in. It's that thin. I kept the Boker Atlas, which is a very, very thin lockback knife that is perfect for a pouch. But I don't know what pouch I put it in, of course. So now I'm going to have to find it again. Yeah, it's not here. It's in the pouch. Pretty sure. Double check. Yeah, I pouched it somewhere. The Boker Atlas is a really cool thin knife. It's so thin that it's easy to forget what you put it in. I rotate between multiple pouches that will sometimes act as my wallet, sometimes just as a backup pouch. I'm trying to see if I can figure out which one I put that Boker in. This was set up for flight. Yeah, this one is my flight pouch, so it doesn't have a blade. Oh well, I'll find it. But yeah, the Boker Atlas is another really cool knife. That's the only other one I kept. Yeah, I don't like laser Damascus at all. I actually think that and I know some people like it, but the laser bacon that has been done on some of the winter blades is one of the ugliest blades I've ever seen. Yeah. I can't stand that laser bacon or any fake Damascus. Oh, you know what? I guess technically that's not my only Damascus, since Sanmai is a form of Damascus. Damascus is layered steel. I do have probably half a dozen knives with Sanmai style Damascus. That mirror finish on the bottom really showing off the beard. Hell yeah. Oh. You shouldn't need a knife for bacon. All right, Kripple Krew. We've been going for 2.5 hours. And it's about time for me to give my throat a break and get something to eat. But you guys know I love you, and I love it when you spend some of your time right here with the Kripple Krew. All of your support means more to me than I can say. And you guys have done more for my mentals than any shrink ever could, which is why I like to let you guys know. Please, if you are going through a tough time, reach out to somebody in this community to talk. Hold on, Wiggles. I'm almost done. Either that or she was giving support too. But reach out. You can hit me up on Instagram anytime. There's so many people in this community that will take the time and chat with you. Maybe you just need to vent and get it off your chest. Maybe you need somebody to pray with. Reach out. Never suffer in silence when we have a community like this. There's no reason for any of us to think that we have to walk through this on our own. So reach out to somebody. You know we're all here for you. And I know you're all here for me too. And that means so much to me, folks. You know I love y'all. Don't forget, we're almost out of satin Glideman DVDs. Get them while they're hot. $99 at the code DBD. Don't forget to follow Big Homie Caleb if you want your chance to win this McNees Dixon. You know it. Right here. McNees Dixon. Going to be given away along with more than 10 knives. So follow Big Homie Caleb. All right, crew. That'll do it for today. I do want to thank everybody who watches these on the replay. Even if you couldn't join us and hang out, it still means a lot to me that you go back and check out these lives when you get a moment. So thank you to all of you as well. All right, Kripple Krew. Until next time, stay safe, stay frosty, but most importantly, Kripple Krew, stay freaking deadly.